All right, update. We have planted some of our ocotillo, which I don't know, see if I can get you in there to see that. They're starting to bud out, and some of them are even leafing. But we got this cutting into the ground. Hopefully this one makes it. And we have another one over here. So we'll see what happens. Our prickly pear is still a little sad. And one of the spots for the beaver check analog dam here using cactus pads, bad cactus pads that have just dried for the most part. It's working good though in terms of pulling back silt. We have lots of little seedlings popping up all over the place in here. Looks like the cats or something got in here. And speaking of little demons, hi Miss Lilith. And we have another one here. Just got them in the ground, get them going nicely. We really do have such very unique rocks here. Very volcanic, beautiful chalcedonies, agates, some fire agates. And we have repurposed this section, but we cleared it out right now. It's got to get repurposed. It's going to be an extension of the nursery space. We're going to get some shelving bleacher type styles to go along the edges here so we can put a bunch of plants on and start them, keep them protected, keep them out of the sun while they cure. We have some wildflowers popping up all over in this space as we get going here. Garden beds have been started. They haven't been finished being amended, and we've been keeping them moist so we can start digging them down. We'll be pulling out the bigger rocks and using them to create the borders of the beds and as a check dam for the future water flow. So it'll hit here, hydrate this bed, pour through under the bottom under the 2 check dams. 1, 2, and then go into the next bed and keep doing it. And it'll be full of wood, especially in the bottom of this. Allowing that to really become the hugelkultur style that'll hold on to that moisture a lot longer, and we'll obviously plant more drought tolerant plants at the edge on the top, more water in the center, and then the opposite over here as well, where I'm not sure if it'll actually flow all the way down here, so we'll have to see how the water plays in this best, but these ones will be more water needy plants. We have our compost here where we added some horse manure in here. We just lined it with cardboard to help it push out the sides better and prevent the javelina from getting in here. We have planted a bunch of seeds throughout here, mostly scattered. Some of them wildflowers, some of them are food potentials, just to see what happens, even if it just feeds the native wildlife. We got a little clipping of an ocotillo right here, little tiny one. This path is looking nice and nicer. And these ocotillos are starting to bud and leaf out. Not this specific one, but this one especially. She's looking real pretty. Real happy. So, and we planted the rest of this hill with those ocotillos, those 4 ocotillos you can see along the side. This is the main pathway that my brother and sister-in-law will use to get over to their side of the property. We do have to address some of the erosion issues on this, but future, we're going to call it the Brothers Bridge perhaps, I don't know. But we're going to try to secure the edges of this so that nothing else is eroding away using some of these plants, the ocotillo. We're going to do more prickly pear and or cactuses. And then lower in this section, we're going to do some beaver analog dams and or little pond check dams. Basically, it'll be a little dug pond with a bunch of rock check dam or a gabion, and then it'll continue down and we'll do another little pond all the way down to the actual ponds. So that way we're slowing the water down, stopping it, maybe making habitat for amphibians, reptiles, everything. So it's exciting. We have this bed here. Looking pretty good here, kind of lined with some rocks here to help hold in the structure while we keep it a little bit more moist, while we got some sunflower seeds and poppy seeds and some of the natives that we found around the area. Camp is looking a whole lot different here. We moved it around, make it a little bit more comfortable. We're going to be getting ourselves into the A-frame further, but for right now, we have shower, hot water. We can use that for the laundry as well. Just got ourselves in a comfy spot, a little bit more comfy. All right, everybody, I'm going to enjoy some lovely citrus here that Tyler set up for me while we plan on planting more citrus seeds and setting up beds. But this is this week's update. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.